All right, buckle up, everybody, because we are diving headfirst into one of America's biggest unsolved mysteries.
Ooh, yeah.
The JonBenét Ramsey case.
A classic.
It is a classic.
It's a case that has it's captured the imagination
Oh, totally. It's captured mine.
of so many people.
Yeah.
For so long and for good reason.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna take you through it.
Yeah.
All the twists and turns, all the evidence or lack thereof.
Oh, yeah, lots of that.
But let's just set the scene really quick, just in case anybody somehow out there doesn't know.
Right.
The JonBenét Ramsey case.
Yeah.
So we are talking December 26, 1996.
Okay.
Picture perfect. Boulder, Colorado. The Christmas lights are twinkling.
The snow is gently falling.
Snow is falling, maybe.
Maybe.
But it's right after Christmas.
Yeah.
Instead of, happily playing with their new toys.
Right.
The Ramsey family is facing every parent's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Their 6-year-old daughter, JonBenét, is missing.
It's a case that just gripped the nation, and honestly, it still does.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a beautiful child.
Yeah.
A wealthy family.
Yeah. Seemingly idyllic life.
Right.
And then, bam, this horrific discovery that sent shockwaves
Really.
through the community.
Through the country, through the world.
And beyond.
Yeah.
I mean, this case was huge.
Oh, yeah.
And what makes it even more intriguing is that after 25 years, it's still unsolved.
It remains unsolved.
It's like a puzzle with some pieces missing.
Some very important pieces.
Yeah. And today, we are going to try to piece together what we do know from the evidence.
Yeah.
We're going to dive into some of those theories.
We love theories.
And we're going to explore why this case continues to fascinate us.
Because it is fascinating.
Okay, are you ready to get started?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, so first things first, that ransom note,
Oh, yes.
I mean, 3 pages long.
3 pages.
Handwritten.
Handwritten.
Found inside the house.
Inside the home.
That's unusual, right?
It is extremely unusual.
Like, come on.
Right? Most ransom notes, they're short, they're to the point.
Get in, get out.
This one was almost like the writer was trying to, I don't know, maybe tell a story or distract from something. I don't know.
Interesting.
And then you've got the ransom amount, $118,000.
Yeah, okay.
Now, what's interesting here is that this number was almost identical.
Oh, really?
To John Ramsey's Christmas bonus
What?
that year.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, now my mind is doing flips.
Right.
Coincidence?
Yeah.
Or a clue that points to someone with insider knowledge?
See, that's the thing.
On.
Is it a carefully calculated move to make it look like a kidnapping gone wrong, or just a bizarre coincidence? I mean, we may never know for sure.
Yeah, that's one of the many things that is just so perplexing about this case.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of scrutiny, let's talk about the pressure cooker.
Oh, yeah.
That the Ramsey family was thrown into. Imagine being thrust into the center of a media frenzy like that.
Yeah.
Suspected of harming your own child.
Yeah, absolutely. The public scrutiny was so intense.
Oh, bet.
I mean, they were under a constant microscope.
Yeah.
Every move analyzed, every word dissected.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy. And this brings up this whole idea of trial by media.
Ooh, yeah.
Where public opinion, which is often fueled by sensationalized reporting,
oh, yeah, for sure.
can heavily influence perceptions of guilt or innocence.
That's totally.
Before a trial even begins.
Yeah.
And the Ramseys, particularly Patsy and John, were subjected to this trial by media, even though no formal charges were ever brought against them.
Right.
It's wild.
It's like you said, it's a stark reminder that sometimes the court of public opinion can be just as powerful, if not more so, than a court of law.
Absolutely.
So you've got this initial investigation focusing heavily on the family.
Yeah.
But then years later, DNA evidence enters the scene.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's a potential game changer, right?
It really could have been.
Yeah.
Yes. So, late 90s, early 2000s, DNA technology was really starting to take off in criminal investigations. And in the JonBenét case, it offered a glimmer of hope.
Okay.
Unidentified male DNA, not belonging to anyone in the family, was found on JonBenét's clothing.
Okay, so that seems like a pretty big deal, right?
You would think so, right?
Yeah, like proof of an intruder, finally.
Right, you would think so. And it did shift the focus away from the family, at least to some extent. However, despite this significant finding, no match to the DNA profile was ever found.
Really?
In any criminal database.
Wow.
And this is where the limitations of technology at the time come in.
Yeah.
While groundbreaking DNA testing couldn't provide all the answers, it really raised more questions than an answer.
Okay, so we're back to square one, or are we?
Kinda. Yeah, we are.
It's a mystery that keeps getting deeper.
It does.
And with a mystery like this,
oh, yeah,
the theories, they start to fly.
They really do.
Okay, we have theories about family involvement. We've got theories about an intruder.
Right.
And we even have theories about a possible cover-up.
Ooh.
By law enforcement.
Interesting.
Due to mistakes made early on in the investigation.
Wow, so many.
I mean, it's enough to make your head spin.
It is. It really is. And it's important to remember that theories are just that.
Theories.
Theories.
Right.
None of them have been conclusively proven in this case.
Exactly.
It's a tough one.
It is.
The JonBenét Ramsey case.
Yeah.
It's a stark reminder that even with advancements in forensic science, some mysteries may never be fully solved.
It's true. And, it's so frustrating.
It is.
For us.
Yeah.
For everybody involved.
Right.
Because you want answers.
You do.
You want justice for this little girl.
Absolutely.
So after all this time, all this investigation.
Right.
That central question remains.
Yeah.
Why has this case stayed with us? Why has it captured our collective imagination?
Yeah, why are we all still so obsessed?
I mean, for so long, why are we still talking about it 25 years later?
Exactly.
I think it's a combination of factors.
Yeah.
Okay, you have the victim's young age. You have the unsettling details of the crime scene.
Oh, yeah.
The massive media attention.
Of course.
And the lack of a definitive answer.
Right.
All of these elements contribute to the enduring fascination with this case.
Totally.
It's a case that forces us to confront the limits of our knowledge, the complexities of human behavior,
of course,
and that often frustrating search for justice.
Totally. It's a stark reminder that sometimes the truth remains elusive even when we desperately want to find it.
We really do.
We do.
And you know what? I think that's what makes this case so thought-provoking.
Oh, for sure.
It forces us to grapple with the unknown.
Yep.
And perhaps even question our own assumptions
about
guilt, innocence, and the very nature of truth itself.
Ooh, big questions.
Yeah, it's chilling.
It is.
But it is powerful.
Yeah.
So for all of you armchair detectives out there, we're going to leave you with this question.
All right, hit us.
What does this case tell us about our fascination with unsolved mysteries? What is it about the unknown that keeps us searching for answers, even when those answers may never come?
That's a good question.
It is a good question.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but it definitely keeps me up at night.
Me too.
All right, well, that is it for today.
Okay.
We will see you next time.
See you later.
For another deep dive.
Bye.